Hare Krishna. Today our satsang is how devotee very easily attains Lord Sri Krishna. So this fact is even admitted by Lord Sri Krishna in 8th chapter, 14th shloka, where Krishna is saying, "For one who remembers me constantly without deviation, I am very easy to obtain because of his constant engagement in remembering me in devotional service." So here the Krishna, Lord Sri Krishna, the highest authority, the greatest personality of all spiritual and material worlds, the greatest of all and very difficult to attainable even for great yogis and siddhas and even for demigods. Here admitting that he is very easily available to devotees if they just remember him constantly. And the method he is suggesting for attaining him is just one very simple thing, remembrance. But the illusion of the Krishna is so strong that it also becomes quite difficult to remember him constantly. So now the question for a devotee is how to remember Krishna constantly. Because our mind always runs for materialistic activities, it is naturally very inclined to all materialistic elements. And all our senses are always relish, enjoys in material sensual objects. So how we can remember Krishna and for what? How the mind can be distracted from materialistic activities and can be fixed on Krishna, undeviated? That is the question. So here you should be clear in minds that Krishna is not much instigating the limited sadhanas, or limited chanting of the kants or limited kirtans you perform. He wants total devotional service from you. Total means remembrance through mind, not through external physical body. If you are chanting all 16 rounds and you are not remembering Krishna constantly while chanting, then that chanting may not be regarded as very perfect chanting because you will not attain Krishna from that. Even you are doing kirtan and your mind still wanders on Krishna, then that kirtan also cannot be regarded as very favorable to attain Krishna. So my dear friends, whatever you do, all sadhanas, it should be one thing you should remember. You should fix your mind at that time on Krishna. Krishna wants that. Krishna demands that. Krishna prefers that sadhana. Now the question comes, because our devotional hours are always restricted to the morning and evening times. Most probably for devotees only in the morning and evening. From morning to evening they are always busy in karmas or creating money, etc. So the question comes, how to remember him constantly, and how devotees have become successful in remembering in the past, because all the greatest devotees in the history like Maharaja Janaka, Prahlada, Dhruva, they were all family people, and they are not the sannyasis who have forsaken the family life and joined some temple or organization or adopted the Sankhya system or sannyasi system. So, and even Krishna rejected that sannyasism or renouncing. Krishna prefers the karma. While doing, you remember me. While performing actions, you remember me. Krishna wants this from us. It is very much established in 3rd and 5th chapter of Gita. But how? How is the question? Because our mind always, it is very naturally inclined to materialistic thoughts, and it always dips in materialism, materialistic waves of thoughts, and it is very hard to make it on Krishna constantly. That is very troublesome. But if you see the life of the devotees, how they become successful in remembering Krishna, the most easiest way they followed is, first thing, they related this universe to Krishna. Every act that is performed with mind, body and intelligence is directly they associated with Krishna, and material activities and spiritual, or they made that as a center for Krishna. With the Krishna's will, they have attached the will of the Krishna to all these transactions of materialism also. And when thus they attach it, and with their keen observation on the every act of the materialism also, they felt the involvement of Krishna in it. And moreover, through that involvement, they also felt the grace of Krishna in that for favoring devotees. So in this way, they can understand Krishna at all time, and they felt the companion of Krishna all time, and also they felt that Krishna, how he is biased to devotees, prejudiced to the devotees, and how he is favoring them in every, from little act to the big act of their life. So this constant pursuance, constant perception of the grace of Krishna makes the remembrance constant. So my dear friends, very simple method I suggest is, link every activity of your life with Krishna. The good and bad is not the factor. Whatever action you commit, relate it with Krishna, perform with Krishna, and you will see that how he is directly involved you in directing to that action, and in the accomplishment of that action, and how much is also favoring in obtaining the result of that action and making you success and joyful in that action. So like that, there will be a constant companionship will arise with Krishna, and along with that, a constant series of grace you will observe and enjoy in your life. So if you do so, because if you feel that anything is independent of Krishna, then you have to adopt the superficial methods of restraining your mind, which is very difficult. Even Arjuna rejected it in 6th chapter. So my dear friends, take this cosmos, this universe, as the perverted form of Sri Krishna himself, because earth, water, fire, ether, ego are the material energies of Lord Sri Krishna himself, even ego, mind and intelligence. So if you relate with Krishna, then you will say that under the direction of Krishna, everything is carried out in this world, material or spiritual. Even Krishna admits, Mayadhyakshena Prakriti works. So if you observe it, then you will feel the presence of Krishna everywhere and with you also in all times, in all transactions of materialism. So that is the way Krishna is suggesting. Don't restrict Krishna to the activities of temple and some limited of your sadhanas, because with that Krishna will not get pleased very much. He wants total love and total attachment from you, constant and unalloyed devotion from you. So this is possible when you are constantly and unalloyedly devoted to Him and related to Him first. First you get related with Him through your mind. And relation will come from His presence only. If you make Krishna absent and unrelated with anything, how Krishna will accompany you? So dear friends, Krishna becomes easy. So adopt all the unendurable methods and of sadhanas, very rigid and hard methods of devotional service. Very simple Krishna is telling, remember me. So remembering me through his chanting his name is easiest method, glorifying him is easiest method, and obliging him for his grace is easiest method, offering obeisances, thanking him, feeling always obliged to him are simple qualities which impresses Krishna most than the hardships of other sadhanas. So dear devotees, practice it. Make available Krishna in all your practical life directly without any hindrance, and along with him always enjoy his constant companion undeviating by constantly remembering him and absorbing his grace. Thank you and Hare Krishna.